Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So things are underway.
I think the wide players will be very important here, Peter. A lot is going to be asked of them.
Yeah, they've got a fair bit of work to get through.
Yeah, because they're going to have to cover the flanks on their own. They need to push up and establish some menace, some control, press from the front and act like auxiliary wingers, if you will, while also doing a fair bit of defending. And what's more, they're often expected to be the main supply routes in the side.
Chance here to counter. Now it's Yamal. He's got away. Yamal. Yamal! And he nearly went all the way.
Lamine Yamal just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Danny Olmo, and he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
He is through here. Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep. Bullish header! Goal! Manchester United! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So, a breakthrough already. And he's forced to go back. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve.
Shoots! Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Yamal. Pedri. Bellingham. And it's Pedri. Now it's Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. Yamal. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, super ball. He has found the way, and the shot! And he should have made them pay.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
He's in plenty of space here. Danny Olmo going face-to-face with his great rival. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence. He's had a shot! And he hits the net! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
He's found a way, and the finish! It's a goal! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Barcelona cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Distributed tidily. Now it's Olise. Now they can break here. And here's Rashford. Driving forward. Now who's going to be first to this? Yamal. And it's Azar. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Well read, nice interception. Silvestre. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He won't be happy with that one. Bellingham. Serginho. Alexander-Arnold. It's Pedri. Andrich gets across to intercept that. Yamal makes a dash for it. And it's Serginho. Yamal. He's picked his way through.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Dani Olmo can see things others simply cannot.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Olise.
There they go, hunting again.
And it's half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. Gets us going once more.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Jena. Nicely spread. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Jena is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Serginho. This is a promising build-up. He's in a great position here. Nicely aimed pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Pedri is fouled. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. And that is high.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Pinged towards the front line. It's a good ball out wide. Space for him to turn and look. Raul. Barcelona needing a change of fortune here. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And no surprise, that's a booking. Silvestre. Jena. Spread out to the left. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Jena has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
He's picked his way through. Saliba, deal. Oh, that's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Number 10.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Alex tries a shot! Oh, nearly. That pass has been well intercepted. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Olise in acres of space out wide, and he was alert to it. Looking for options for movement. It's loose now. Big chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Pedri clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And that could well leave a mark. Oh, there's a probing ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Looking for the run. Chance, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's having a go! It's hit the upright. And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
The most accurate pass. Raul. Tries to pass it through. Olise. In comes the corner.
Substitution for Manchester United.
This their second
Number
corner of the
7,
game.
Mikkel Dansgaard. Number 23, Serginho. Coming on the field, number 5, Alex Grimaldo. Number 16, Rodri.
He's keen, determined to have his say.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And the keeper beats it away. No, he's not getting past him there. And he lines up a cross. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Backward it goes. Now there's a... It's Hazard! Eden Hazard! That is a beautiful thing! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Substitution.
This to be all square. A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Well, that looks a decent ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's the keeper's ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Hazard. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Can he get it through? He's found space here. And the shot! They've got to be quick. That's another chance! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Short changes him with that pass. We are into overtime. And it's Hazard. Chips it through. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Grimaldo. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Hazard. That's a good ball. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Haaland. And that'll be the end of that. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Well, after all of that, Jim, what do you Barcelona get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Not the most accurate pass. Knocks it into space. That's been slipped through. He is through here. Hazard. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Olise. Olise! Alexander-Arnold. Caicedo. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. He's got away, and that's aimed in. Oh, good effort! It's anyone's ball now. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Caicedo looking to pass their way up the pitch. A couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Dani Olmo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. This is a promising build-up. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's quick to return it. Looking for shot a goal! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Hazard cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Akanji. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Well, that looks a decent ball. Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, this is intriguing.
Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. A corner it is then. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And that was nowhere near his best. Threads one in. He's through here. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's really well manoeuvred. Tries to play it through. And this is Ronaldo. Chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Camavinga! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. And this is Dembele. Oh, he's been... And the shot! And again! It's in! And we have liftoff! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Kyoto Sanga have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That pass has been well intercepted. Can he get it through? And this is Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. And the finish! Oh, this looks sharp. Guardiola cuts out the pass. Played out wide. And here's Foden. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He has found the way through. Camavinga. Out towards the flank. Caicedo. And here's Dembele.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he's managed to get free. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Silvestre does really well to win the ball there.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Serginho. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Looking for options for movement. Rashford. Lovely pop. And a chance! Same again, same outcome.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Chance! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Foden ventures forward. Good ball over the top. And this is Dembele. And the shot! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Barcelona finding themselves behind by just 1 goal at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that was the first half and we will be back with the second half shortly. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Foden. Kyoto Sanga are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's found a way through. Look at the shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. The time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Oh, that was vital. Olise picks it up out wide. Oh, some astute defending there. Olise showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Defending was strong and firm. Over to the right flank. Messi. Now, can they get him away? And he's picked it up out wide. Drives it in. Real chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Pass somewhat off target. And here's Messi.
That was lovely, that.
He's picked his way through. Brilliantly cut out. Azar. Bellingham tries to thread one through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's had a shot! And that's in! Right back in the game! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Barcelona cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Chance, surely! And that's a sharp finish. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Dembele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Caicedo. And this is Ronaldo. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Great chance! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Barcelona are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Caicedo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. And here's Dembele. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, he could easily have slipped that to his right just to keep the attack alive, and it looks like he's going to learn the hard way.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. That is a crunching tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Serginho receives it in a wide position. And it's hoisted clear. Taken back almost at once. Oh, good spread. Defending of the desperate variety. And that's it. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway.
I don't think there's a player out there, Peter, who is as tactically flexible as Francesco Totti. Of course, we know him best as a number 10 or a deeper line forward.
And does history record him as the first player really to play that kind of false nine? And the shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, that face says it all. I think I'd feel the same way, not that I was ever an expert at finishing or anything like that.
And the pass is intercepted. He's picked his way through. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. No foul, says the referee. And he's picked it up out wide. He is through here.
Such good technique.
And the finish! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
That was a given. It always was.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's out for a goal kick. Silvestre is there, and he can pick it up. Tries a shot! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. So smooth, a signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, no joy this time. Elise is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Haaland. Dani Olmo finding himself in space. Getting up there! And he has kept it out somehow.
Best clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, good effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. They get a throw in. Oh, that's fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now this could be a chance, and that was asking for too much. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's a shade optimistic. Threads one in. Olise providing an outlet on that flank. And that has earned a reprieve for the time. Now it's Raul. Always goal side. He's free, he has got space. Good decision by the keeper, got that exactly right. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That is good progress on the left. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. He's found a way through. Harrison did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he
leaps for it! It's a goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So again, we have parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Olise. Brilliantly cut out. Harrison getting this one clear. It's a throw-in. He's got away. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Olise. It's a promising position. Now it's Totti. And that was nowhere near his best. And this is Raul. Best.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Into stoppage time. Oh no, this does not look good. And he's managed to get free. Raul. And the shot! And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Well, that looks a cracking ball. He has found the way through. Decent chance! And the ball's come loose here. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Barcelona leading just about at the break. It's too close for comfort. It's 3-2. So the action resumes. The most accurate pass. It's Kukcu. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Dani Olmo. And he cuts out the supply. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Olmo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Cross deflected behind for a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. So, third corner of the game. Goes for a shot! And that's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. It is compelling, this. Utterly compelling.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Totti. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. He's looking wide. Now it's Rashford. Always onto this. Now there's a... Can he finish? It's anyone's ball. Oh, what has happened here? He's shifting through the gears here. And they've been given a corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Now it's Bellingham, and that could set him on his way. And he's found... Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? So it's going to be another corner. Corner number 2, then. Howson clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a chance! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Bellingham looking to add to his goal. Dani Olmo. Now, can they get him away? Oh, super ball. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Nicked it back promptly. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Pedri. Raul. Look at it. It's Raul! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Kukcu. Pressing high and with purpose. And he plays one through. And this is... Goal! And Another one of football's and how moments.
Raul has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And no, that was never going to make it. He's a sharp little ball here.
That's positional gold.
He's rising! And that's a tidy finish. And the comeback is complete. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Overhit and out of play. And here's Haaland. That's destined for the flank. Best. That pass has been well intercepted.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which...
Gets his head on it! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Raul really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's Olmo. That looks a decent ball. Aimed beyond the defence. That is a crunching tackle. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Ah, he's given it away.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Oh, that's fabulous. Great chance! And it's in! They have stolen level at the last! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And that's it. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the fullback role. I mean, his contributions attacking-wise can match up with some of the leading playmakers around. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone so productive in that role. Some of his cross-field passing is quite ridiculous.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Cristiano Ronaldo completely showed too much of that to the keeper, and he'll be kicking himself for it.
That is good strength. Serginho picks it up now. Well read, and the danger is averted.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's picked out the run. Serginho. Hazard. Can he get on the end of this? In towards the backs. He leaps for it! Goal! Barcelona! And there is your opener. A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's got away. Palhinha did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mignon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Silvestre promptly onto that, and that is that. Bellingham. Spread out to the left. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that's gone loose. Now, can they get him away? There's the shot! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Rashford is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity. Portugal really do like to play the long ball.
And how does that work, Gordon?
Well, you don't want the ball just coming back at you, Peter. You need somebody in there who'll make it stick.
Pedri chooses to go cross-field. And it's Olmo. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now that's well seen too. He's picked his way through. That's a shade optimistic. Alexander-Arnold. Serginho. Bellingham. Hazard can see things others simply cannot. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Look at the shapes to shoot! And that's in! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Portugal restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's a sharp little ball here. Olise! Pedro Neto. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, what has happened here? Can he finish? Goal! Portugal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. They were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Portugal leading now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Olise. And it's Azar. Pedro Neto. Aimed beyond the defence. And that's a throw-in. Pedri, great vision. Ruben Diaz deals with that comfortably. Searching pass he's played there. That ball looks a good one. And tries from a long way out. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. So a temporary halt to the action. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Back on the way then.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And here's Azar. Oh, that's fabulous. Ruben Diaz did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Dani Olmo.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Oh, super ball. Oh, good spread. Rashford unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Silvestre gets across to intercept that. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Olise. Alexander-Arnold does well to get it back. It's gone for a throw-in. Flashes it across. Mignon deals with that nice and simple.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
He's on it. Can he get away? Quality ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Hazard. Palhinha does really well to win the ball there. Portugal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Passing is crisp and sharp. Knocks it into space. Olise. Oh, that's a fine interception. Shot a goal! And it's come back out to him. He's got a goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be, should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Quite a game, this. All square again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Hazard. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And it's Bellingham. That's going wide left. Showing good feet. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And this is Ronaldo. Rafael Leao. Pedro Neto. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Threads one in. Rashford, and it's Rashford. It's Rashford! Goal! Barcelona! And just like that, he's into double figures now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it.
Decent chance! Now, he's got space here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And smartly reclaimed. And here's João Felix. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Off the post. Dani Olmo! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Dani Olmo is offering a wry smile there.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Rashford! No, not the best of headers. It's a searching pass. Vitinha. No, didn't quite have the weight on it.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Chance for a shot! And that's a sharp finish. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself.
And time is up. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Rashford taking in the accolades, having been named man of...